So guys, welcome to my new video, and I was trying to talk about BPD that my friend suffers from, and about my condition, about my condition when it comes to personality disorders. So because we didn't really put it all together and really finished quite. It was noisy there. I will be adding some stuff. So these questions for BPD that I had or that somebody else would I think will have is that does BPD people do people with BPD lie? Yes, they lie a lot, not because they're pathological liars, but because of this internal conflict they have and emotional dysregulation. So it's kind of like that. And that they tend to be suspicious or paranoid about people. So I asked how it feels like why does he feel like so much fear of abandonment and need to be something else, or fuck sorry people pleaser. um it's just hard because that fear of abandonment is just like they can't stand themselves alone, so um they they like lose themselves or something like that. I'm not sure. So because of that fear of abandonment, they do such things. Stupid one, but well, individuals with BPD are highly intelligent, actually. That is maybe something you should know. So what I do know, I mean, what it's usually it says that people with BPD aren't manipulative, but I think they are. They just manipulate, unlike SPD or NPD, for different kind of stuff, like for emotional needs or such things. So they are even unaware of it. So my questions also were, well, like, I I had to look up like this symptoms, like to understand him, to his emotional dysregulation. He has mood swings, like mood swinging, and like being suicidal very often, then changing into completely normal mood, and sounds like pretty painful disorder. Like what I can get from him is that he wasn't able to answer me too much clearly answers, like to explain it. But as for me, they ask stuff like, are all sociopaths bad? I use all term sociopath because currently I'm doubting which one to use, antisocial or this ability. I thought I was just very smart, but then I learned I was manipulative. So currently I'm learning more assertiveness and high functioning and just a normal functioning instead of like that. So yeah, very important thing. You cannot heal a narcissist or save a narcissist with your love. They will need therapy, but you have to be like proven by actions that they truly are changing, because they can really just say that so you stay. And you have to see the changes and be open for everything. I see changes in myself, and still have a lot of struggles. I don't like because this disorders are so bad called, and you can struggle like any other. But yeah, it's just me being me. My concentration is so very low. Miss my ADHD pill. So let me put together somehow this, and well, I don't know. I'll actually make one video of this. I can't edit too much. So if you want to know about like manipulation, gaslighting, and how to do in relationships, I'll do any sorts of questions I can answer, or whatever, something that directs me and gives me focus. Because yeah, I, as diagnosed with it, I think I'd be pretty good for that. So I gain my attention, to be honest with you, so I'm pretty fine. Also healthy, and also to balance things. Thanks. See you next time. And yeah, subscribe. This is going to be hard, a little bit background noise, but well, we'll have to try like this. So what?
Nothing. My God, my face. Oh.
Hold on, okay.
Oh no.
Go. Hi.
Hi.
I'm Aki, and I won't speak about my other conditions as like TID or autism and ADHD, but I'm here more to say about NPD and ASPD spectrum I'm on, because I'm here with a friend who has BPD. That's kind of cluster B, so we are there. We meet. Perfect match.
Okay,
I'm just kidding.
Okay, I will introduce myself. Hello everybody, my name is Leo Kael. I'm 26 years old and I'm French, so I'm in Serbia for Aki, and I'm BPD, and sometimes it's very, very difficult, but it's manageable, so I'm happy to talk about it.
I think we should ask questions each other, like questions that usually people would ask. You knowing that I am like 10 years in therapy, and that it's just like questions like, I'm a sociopath, ask me anything.
I have a question. What is completely gifts?
Sociopathy is a condition, but is characterized with a lot of stuff, like low impulse control, breaking law, or violence. You don't have to be violent, but I think that all the symptoms that go under ASPD, or all term sociopath or psychopath, I wouldn't say those are symptoms. Those are not the disorder itself. So basically, it's like you feel slightly less emotions. Except I think anger you feel pretty intense, like it's BPD as well, feel like intense anger sometimes. So you can agree on that one. So I think harder thing to manage for me is NPD part. Yeah, that's kind of that one sucks. I'm trying to be more and more myself, and getting the NPD to be self-aware is hard.
I can imagine, I guess.
So I came with therapy help, yeah, got into an ego trap and somehow going into collapse. And I don't know, a lot of stuff have changed. Like you mentioned today, Alex, sorry for mentioning his name, I don't know if I'm sure, I don't care. Sorry, I don't care.
This is a random name.
Like, okay, they were my ex, and they were just talking about some things like abuse. You don't need necessarily to be abuser if you're a sociopath or ASPD or NPD. You don't. That doesn't mean that doesn't equal abuser or evil person. But yeah, you can display. You have more tendencies to display such a behavior because of lower like sense for like lack of empathy. I think that's lack of empathy. I think that's lack of empathy and feeling no remorse. I have factor 2, so like I am capable to some degree to feel guilt rarely and slightly. So emotions are like, I don't know, I regulate them pretty fast, and I'm always on like living like I play a game, like I always look for what I can gain if I don't try to act on what I changed about myself. But I did change. I try to look for real, like I have selectively, of course, few people. I have people who that I spare from that, and I learn with therapy how to direct my behavior that could be bad. So before I have ADHD, I jump topic to topic. I have no lead. You should stop me and tell me what to say. Like what is that interests you about sociopathy? What's the other part of the question? I even forgot.
Oh my god, I forgot too.
You said gifted. I think this is very gifting because it gives you ability to be good, like to observe well, to plan well, to organize well, to have if you direct it good, to like high functioning, which is what I'm after. High functioning, it's I can make a good life and not hurt anybody with it. So that's what I try to do with those conditions. Yeah, some of my alters are more effective, some less, but yeah. Okay, sorry about that. Hold on. No, what I mean, like like identity in a way that you don't really know, like disturbed self-image. I learned that's a symptom of BPD.
That's good question. To be honest, I really don't know because sometimes I can feel and others they know. So I'm still questioning myself about it. So this is a good question, but I don't feel like I can respond it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, if you're confused about it, then you probably don't know how to respond. I understand that. So, from what I see, we're like a perfect match here. With Leo Kyle is having a lot emotions, a lot sensitivity, which I don't say it's a bad thing. I have an emotional coldness, which like gives me position to, like, we could balance each other with that. Like he can teach me a lot about those things. I can teach him about like what they cognitively know. Like I'm very good advisor and such stuff, rather than like I learned cognitive empathy, so that's like working fair for me. I mean, I can give him advices and everything and like stuff like that, but for emotionally, that's a hard part there. You see. So okay, we have 20 more seconds. You have BPD. This is part 1. We will make. Oh God, I will call you back, Mom. So we'll make part 2 tomorrow, because we really didn't give away too much information this time. But this is our first try, and we are literally in a club. So enjoy and peace.
Ciao.